I know that there are other COTC YouTubers who are kind of burnt out in making video for this game, and I'm kind of in the same way too to the EN side. Not the JP side though, I'm still very much enjoying that one. But there are so many content creators that just left this game though, that I would also feel bad myself if I also stop making EN content and just focusing on JP content. So because of that, I will try my best to keep making EN content, even though it might come out a bit late from time to time. Chloe is a hunter who is good at alluring other people, I think. Honestly, despite the fact that she's a hunter, she is more of a supportive hunter rather than a hunter who do DPS. Solid Rain can attack the enemy, breaking the shield, and also buffing the attack of your teammate at the same time, while Soaring Feather is essentially, if there's only one enemy, is an 8 turns of 15% blow defense down. Combine that with 1 blow defense down attack from CotC, and you have a permanent 30% blow defense down on the enemy all the time. All these skills that Chloe have is what makes her very strong as a unit. Man-Eater is very strong in Job Tower where there's no healing for Hunter, so Chloe dominates there. She also has a move where she taunts an ally like Cardano does, but this move doesn't use that much and is kinda situational. It works well with characters that can dodge attack like Tressa or Philia, or even tank like Oberic or Gilderoy. It's not always used all the time, but if you want to, the option is always there. Her passive makes her even work better with the other bow user on your team. She doesn't have to be on the front line for this, she can just be in the back line and she still give up the bonus bow damage to the entire team. Her second passive is really strong because it affects 2 things. Number 1 is that it affects the attack buff that you get from Solid Rain, and number 2, it also extends the buff duration of her ultimate. And her ultimate is really strong because it has a physical attack buff attached to it. Had this been just some normal healing and defense up, it would have been okay. But the fact that there's also attack up and that it synergizes with the passive, it basically means that you have at least 3 turns of 10 to 20% attack up. And in terms of level 10 priority, I would say that this is equal to level 4, which means that you will unlock level 10 first before going for A1. You get the extra usage and also 1 extra turn for the buff, so I say that is more useful than A1 for Chloe. Though Chloe do have a few weaknesses though to her kit despite all the strong things that she have. Number 1 is that her base attack is really low compared to the other hunter, so she doesn't make out to be a great bow DPS compared to other hunter like Hanet or Xander. The second one is that her healing move is kind of inefficient if the enemy isn't in break. What I mean by that is that it's a one-hit nuke that costs quite a bit of SP to use. If the enemy is not in break, then it's just a one-hit shield, but sometimes you need to spam it to heal up your team, like maybe in the Job Tower. So Chloe kind of wasting SP and doesn't deal as much shield damage just to keep your team alive. Like in these times where you keep spamming the healing arrow, you could have instead just go for Solid Rain for the 3-hit bow AoE and also buff up everyone attack instead of going for the healing. Currently, Chloe would be the best bow support unit right now in the game. If you ever run the bow comp, you will probably want to run to Chloe and CotC also, because those two make other hunter way stronger. In JP, because due to a lack of strong hunter unit or strong hunter support unit, Chloe is still one of the best support for hunter, mainly because we didn't got any new competition for her. Though as much as strong as a bow composition team is, it is not as strong as some other team like sword or spear or dagger even. So bow comp, despite Chloe being strong, does not see that much play because you would rather run a sword comp, spear comp, or dagger comp instead. I can't compare Chloe utility stuff because other hunter doesn't really have that besides CotC, but CotC is only bow debuff, so therefore I'm only gonna compare how strong is Chloe attack compared to the other hunter. And the strongest one I can compare to is Hanet. Well, I would say that Hanet still deal more damage than Chloe because she has 26 more attack than her. Her bow no guaranteed crit, and guaranteed crit is 1.25 power, so at maximum boost for Hanet it would be 500 power, as for Chloe it would be 450 power, so Hanet win here in terms of damage. In terms of AoE attack though, I would say that if Hunter all 5 hit go off, then her bow attack is stronger than Chloe. But Chloe's bow attack is always a constant 3x 80 power, and it's also just a constant attack up all the time, so I would say that Chloe has the better AoE attack here. So I say that Chloe damage is more than Scarecrow at least, but kind of equal or less than Haunted, because Chloe is not a DPS hunter, she is more focused as a support hunter who will support your other hunter. Chloe is one of the stronger permanent pull unit that got released that also got a free Ruby step up, but in the future we're gonna get even more stronger unit like Cecily and Nina Lana, not to mention that memory unit and the first year anniversary is also close to approaching. So I would say that for now I think that you should probably try to get Chloe in the first step, it's 150 rubies, but if that failed then I guess you can just hope to get Chloe in the future then. But if you do want to do a both team comp though, then getting Chloe would help that out a lot. And now you excuse me, I will now spend the rest of my week out playing Tears of the Kingdom. Goodbye.